Well, so we're here today in what's called the Trail Canyon Travel Management Area. We're outside of Kanab near the Coral Pink Sand Dunes, and this area was recently released by the BLM into their scoping period, which means there are hundreds and hundreds of miles of trails in this area that the BLM is going to analyze on whether these trails should be open, what uses can use the trails, if there are any trails that should be closed. And so at BlueRibbon Coalition, we take this very seriously. We know if we don't engage and participate, we could end up losing access to this spectacular area. And so I'm here to do some trail inventory work and kind of document some of the trails in this area that we want to make sure stay open.
It's really pretty easy. You just kind of tell the BLM or Forest Service what you know. And I just take the opportunity whenever I'm out off-roading to kind of explore an area and become familiar with it. So then I see there's a travel plan that closes this road, I'll be like, oh, I drove that earlier this year, and I can write in my comment, yeah, I saw a bunch of people camping along that. There's some hiking trails that take off from it. There's some neat scenic viewpoints that leads to. And you basically just say what you know about a given trail and why that's valuable to you. And that gives them a reason to keep it open.
At BlueRibbon Coalition, we fight for access for everybody. That includes off-roading, that's your dirt bikes, that's your mountain bikes, it's your dispersed camping, it's your motorhomes, it's horseback, it's backcountry pilots, it's watercraft. Like, we have fought for everybody. And my fear is that people become complacent.
A lot of people just don't know. They see, okay, there's dirt roads in the mountains, and nobody realizes that those are a constant battleground over whether they'll be closed. They just assume they're roads, they're a permanent thing, just like the road in front of their house, like the freeways they take to get around town, whatever. Like, nobody would ever imagine that they have to defend the street in front of their house from being closed. And the more I explore out here in Utah, you can't really get anywhere without roads. Just such vast distances involved, and once they make something a wilderness area, close all the roads down and stuff, you're not getting very far into that on foot unless you're prepared to do a serious backpacking trip or something. And a lot of it, nobody wants to just backpack across the open desert.
So my hope is that more and more people will get involved in protecting access. The wilderness advocates were fighting hard to actually shut down dispersed camping in that area. And that surprised me because that's such a popular form of recreation. An activity like dispersed camping is going to have a really low impact and is probably one of the top reasons people enjoy and support a public land system to begin with. And so my concern is that those groups don't realize that they have targets on their back as well. Just being able to get away, I mean, set up a tent on the side of a road and have a break from everything and have it be free and open and accessible, I think that's at risk if we're not careful.